After leaving it all out on the court for the sixth window of the FIBA World Cup 2023 Asian qualifiers, Gilas Pilipinas is now setting their sights on their preparations for the country's hosting of the FIBA World Cup. Now let's get some insights from basketball analyst Coach Charles Tiu. Coach Charles, thank you for joining us tonight in the game.
Thank you for having me. Good to see you guys again.
Right, Coach Charles, we talked to Mason Amos a while ago, and of course we saw a glimpse of how he played against Lebanon. And also Jamie Malonzo, one of the younger players that we had for Gilas Pilipinas in this last window. What do you think about their performance? Do you think these two guys particularly can be a fixture moving forward into the World Cup for Gilas?
Well, with Mason, I mean, I've been here. I haven't seen him play in a while. We worked together in the old Gilas program, but you know, I heard he could shoot. Everybody's been saying he's such a good shooter right now, and boy, did he show it against Lebanon. It's a pleasant surprise. It's nice to have a stretch big. Any team that has a big that can shoot, that's a weapon to have. So it's a nice luxury to have, especially in the international game. For the World Cup, I'm not so sure yet. Obviously, Kai wasn't here. Japeth wasn't here. So those are two guys that could be, maybe might be locked in the team if they're present because we need size. But if not, Mason might be a good option. I mean, I know he's young, but at least he can do one thing really well, which is shoot. Now with Jamie Malonzo, I really was impressed with how he played. Obviously, in the first few games he played for Gilas, maybe didn't really settle in yet to that role. Maybe the moment was a bit different, but right now he looked really good in the two games. Very athletic as always, as we know. But just the way he made an impact in the game, using his energy, his size, his length on both ends of the floor, I thought was a big plus for Gilas, and nice weapon to have a guy like Jay.
All right, Charles, I'm going to let you pick up that earpiece that fell off just while you were talking a while ago.
It might fall again. So
it might fall again. It's all right. We're gonna keep that there then on the floor. But anyway, Justin Brownlee was another big story for Gilas Pilipinas this window. A lot of expectations always when you talk about Justin Brownlee, especially Justin Brownlee in the Philippine arena, because I don't think he's ever lost there apart from that last game. But when you have Justin Brownlee coming out the way he did, a 40-point game, putting the team on his back in the second game against Jordan, and his good performance against Lebanon, just how much of it is a dream come true here for all of the Ginebra fans, all of the PBA fans, to see a guy like Justin finally suiting up for Gilas Pilipinas?
I thought it was great. It was a great sight. Obviously, seeing the arena packed. To be honest, that Lebanon game crowd was really good. I wasn't sure how many people would show up because Friday night, very far. Tickets weren't exactly the cheapest, right? But it was a nice crowd, very, very good. And everybody, they all love this guy, Justin Funny Boy. He was great. Here in your graphics, he had the highest score in all the windows. It's something we've come to expect with Justin. I mean, I think despite all the success he's had with Ginebra, he still is somehow underrated the way he impacts the game, because he gets it done on both ends of the floor. He's going to defend 1 through 5. On offense, he's never going to really force the issue. He's a good role player. He can move the ball when you want. But when you need points and need buckets, you can also really go to him. And that's something I don't think a lot of people realize, too, that he's also a bucket getter. And he showed it there against Jordan, and he really put the team on the back. He fell short, but it was nice. And obviously, Justin's been in the Philippines for some time now. The chemistry he has with his teammates, the Ginebra guys playing on the team, and even the guys he's so used to playing against, it makes it much easier for him to blend in. And we kind of saw that. So it was not much of an adjustment for him playing with these guys, and it was actually fun to watch.
Yeah, you talk about the chemistry there, and the one part of the chemistry that did stand out was actually Scottie Thompson and Justin Brownlee being a little 1-2 punch, like we see for Barangay Ginebra, but in a different mode here right now for Gilas Pilipinas. You take a look at that combination, and do you feel that is a relatively long mid-term pathway to success for Gilas Pilipinas, having that 1-2 of Scottie and Justin Brownlee?
Well, look, I don't know if Justin's going to make the final roster for the month. Obviously, Jordan Clark is going to be another option they have, and maybe if they get the spot. But if they do end up together, then the chemistry that they have is just great. You see it in the PBA games. You see it and pretty much every time they play. It's not hard to play with Justin, though, to be honest. He's really a good teammate. And same goes for Scott. He's such a high IQ basketball player, guy who's just so energetic, who does so many good things for the team, all the little things. Defense, rebounds, passes, cuts well, moves without the ball. He doesn't need the ball. And it seems like he's actually taken over that spot as the starting point guard for Coach Chot and maybe the main point guard of this Gilas squad, and it might be that way heading to the World Cup, barring anything drastic. So it's nice that he has chemistry with Justin Brown.
Right. Let's backtrack a little bit, Coach Charles. No, we won against Lebanon last Friday and then lost by 1 point against Jordan just last Monday. What are the bright spots that you saw in both games that we could use moving forward as we face, of course, stronger teams come the World Cup?
Well, one good thing was the three-point shooting, especially against Lebanon. We hit 17 threes, which is a sign. I had some people wondering if we had enough shooting leading up to this window, but I guess that answered the question. Obviously, against Jordan, we really struggled in the first half, but everything got much better in the second half. I thought our small ball lineup worked. Obviously, in the World Cup against bigger teams, that may not work, but when we speed up the game, it's nice. There's good flow. Our guys are playing bigger than their position. I mean, there, this graphic, you see Justin and Jamie as the big men. That's a small lineup, but they can hold their own, at least here in Asia. I thought, obviously, we mentioned Mason, we mentioned Alonso, but I like the way Ray Parks played.
Yeah.
He didn't score as much in Jordan, but he hit a big three there, hit a big layup. But his energy is really good. And it seems like he might be, together with Scotty Thompson, the best perimeter defenders that we have. And I love the energy that he brought. So that's one positive too for me. Now, obviously, guys like Dwight Ramsey struggled.
Yeah.
Keeper, we didn't see much of him anymore. But at least some of the guys, they're getting a lot of reps. That's good for us. I thought Jordan just had their best shooting game. I've never seen them shoot that well. All the years I've been watching Jordan and coaching against them. So, maybe may halong swerte rin sila kahit paano. But give them credit. They prepared well.
Yeah.
But despite that, I think I thought the Gilas team played well. The way they fought back and didn't quit despite being down by 25. I mean, at least that shows some character and some fight.
Just really quickly here, Charles, before we let you go and we move on to a different topic, just how difficult is it going to be for Coach Chot and the rest of the brain trust there to whittle down a Final 12 for the World Cup? Because we're seeing a lot of great names suddenly pop up, suddenly perform, and I can only imagine how difficult it could be for them to actually pick a Final 12.
This group looked pretty good, right? But then you still have Newsom, Pokoy, Japeth, Kai. So, I mean, there are a lot of guys that still could make the case. You might want to throw in Robert Paul. I mean, I don't know who else will be there in the pool. They can obviously change. So, tough. It's never easy to choose these 12 guys. So, yeah. Good luck, Coach Chot. That's not an easy job to make. And you're going to have people questioning every decision you make all along the way, from fans to bosses to players. It's tough, but I wish him well.
It comes with the territory, Charles. But